There was just a bit of a issue. The drone crashed into a tree, a really tall tree, and so we spent 4 hours trying to get the drone down from the tree. We were throwing rocks at it. We were like picking up branches. Moving Mountains is a project I made in my third year, and it's about this girl who loses her mum and struggles through grief and is disconnected from her dad. And when she meets a boy called Joel, she falls in love and they ultimately run off together.
I was happy under the apple boughs, about the lilting house, and happy as the grass is green. Used to come here when I was a kid with my dad. Used to read poetry.
You never mentioned your parents before.
Didn't ask.
So I had no idea what I wanted to do for my third year project. The character was developed over Christmas, I guess, but the actual storyline, I was still really confused and I was trying to overcomplicate it, and I just decided in the end just to keep it really simple. My faith is a huge part of my life. I think it determines more or less everything that I do and the way that I think, and it's always been so important to me because I feel that telling a story like this and being able to portray it in a different way, especially to people that aren't Christians, it would be awesome, even if it just is one person, just to kind of show them a different side of faith that they haven't perhaps seen before. And that's what I want to do really, is take the old kind of stories and make them more relatable to today. So we were in the Brecon Beacons, and it was our second day of filming. We got a scene done and it went really well, and then we got the drone out and there was just a bit of a issue. The drone crashed into a tree, a really tall tree, and so we spent 4 hours trying to get the drone down from the tree. We were throwing rocks at it, we were like picking up branches and like trying to shove it out the tree, but nothing was working and you couldn't climb the trees. And we left the Brecons that day without the drone, and it was still in the tree. Connor and Tyler went back a couple of days later with a huge pole. I managed to get the drone down, which was really good. So we got the footage back and I cut it in the film a second before it crashes. So yeah, so it worked out in the end. The best thing about making Moving Mountains was probably the people. I think we had a lot of fun, a lot of banter and like laughter on set, and so we had a group of people that were able to like work hard but also able to have a laugh, and so that was kind of my one wish, especially doing like a road trip, to have actors that were just fun rather than high maintenance. The fun memories kind of overshadow the kind of negatives, I guess, of working with people. So my takeaway from Moving Mountains is to embrace the process and like the journey, and just naturally things will go wrong and there'll be issues like drones getting stuck in trees, but actually, like we said, they can be like blessings in disguise, and it's just actually, it's not the end of the world when stuff goes wrong. And I have more of a love now, I think, for fiction, and I wasn't really sure what kind of route I wanted to go down, but at the moment I'm really like excited to hopefully go down the fictional road, like feature films, hopefully, I don't know, but it's kind of opened my eyes up to more of what I want to do in the future and more of what I love and kind of what brings me to life, I guess. So I'm going to be entering Moving Mountains into festivals and competitions in July and over the summer, and so you can expect to see it online after July or at the end of the month. But for now, just subscribe to Screenology for more content. Yeah.